Cybersecurity is a real thing. I mean, it is something that we have to contend with on a day-to-day basis. I'm going to share with you 5 very easy ways to secure your home network in this video. So if you're at home, perhaps you may have been taking your internet security for granted. I'm going to share with you 5 very simple things that you can implement in your home network to help to prevent it from being hacked. As you go throughout the video and you get value from the video, please hit that like button. Also, if you have not yet become a subscriber of my channel, please, I'd really appreciate you becoming a subscriber. All right, so let's jump right into the video. My first tip to you is to consider the power of obscurity. Now here I'm going to be talking about your router, the router that you would have gotten from your ISP, that's your internet service provider. Or perhaps you may have introduced another router in your home network. Your home network has a SSID, and that is the broadcast name. It tells the name of the router. When you purchase a router, you get a router from your ISP. It has a default name, and that name, based on what it is saying, can give away information as to who possibly you are, where you possibly you are, or the type of device it is. No, those information are not information that you want to be empowering the public with, because having this information, then you're going to be making it easier for persons to be able to compromise, possibly be able to compromise your home network. So what you need to do is to log into your router, and you want to change the SSID to a name which is not giving out any personal information about yourself or your location or the type of device, the type of router it is. Now, my second tip to you is to look at layering your defenses. So here now, let me talk about the type of security that you're using on your router. Now, are you using WPA3? No, this offers the strongest level of security, an encryption on your router. So here again, you want to log into your router. Look to see what setting it is actually configured to. If it is anything else, you want to change it to WPA3. WPA3, it offers the strongest level encryption. That's one. And also, it with this level of encryption, then it is going to be adding that extra layer of protection to your device. Also, especially if you are using a much later, newer model router, or access point, or whatever it is that you're using, you want to make sure that that is the security that you have enabled on the router. The other thing too is VPN. You want to use a VPN on your router. So with a VPN, it's a virtual private network, and it's really a tunnel through which your communication is sent, to whomever you're communicating with at any given point in time. So look at, well, let me just say first that your router has a built-in VPN. Make sure that is enabled, and in addition to that, you can also use a third-party VPN. And there are others, very good, excellent ones out there, such as NordVPN. There's also ExpressVPN. All right, so you may want to check out those. Segmentation is key, because in your home network, you're going to find that there are devices that are high risk and those that are low risk. This is my third point to you. So look at segmenting your network. So if you have devices that are high risk, let's just say those devices that for instance, you may work at home, you work from home, for instance, those devices that you use, your laptop that you use to work from home, they can contain things like, clients' data. You want to make sure that that device or those devices are on a different network from, let's just say, the devices in your home that are used for gaming. You may have guys in your home that are into gaming. Okay, so you want to have them on 2 different networks, and to do that, you will introduce something like another router. So you introduce a router, and you determine how you're going to split the network. What devices are going to be on which network. Passwords is something that we tend to take for granted. We tend to treat them slightly, and this is my fourth point. When it comes down to the password, there are a couple things that we need to adhere to. One, make sure you're changing your passwords regularly. Secondly, make sure too that you're using very strong passwords. And by strong here now, I'm talking about the length of characters that you use to make up the password. That's one. Two, the composition of the password. So here now we're looking at things like, upper and lower case, special characters, using numerals in the password. Okay. And of course, yes, you need to change the password regularly. Stay away, from using passwords that can be easily guessed. So you don't want to use things like pet names or, date of birth, in the password or things like that. My fifth tip is to consider the power of software updates. Updates typically contain patches that fix vulnerabilities that, otherwise, hackers and scrupulous persons may take advantage of. So make sure that you, with your software, whether it's an application software or an operating system that you're using, that you have automatic updates enabled, so that when they push these new updates, they will be automatically downloaded and updated on your system. Okay, and thus protecting you from any vulnerabilities that may exist. All right, so you see, these are very simple things that you can implement right there at home to protect your home network from being hacked. Right? How was it? Anything new that you came across there? Let me know in the comment section. All right, thank you for watching, and please, if you have forgotten, please hit that like button. Also hit the subscription button if you haven't yet become a subscriber. Share the video also, and check out my other videos on this channel. See you again in the next video. Take care.